Welcome back, viewers, to the penultimate round of the 2025 season here at Three Sisters Race Circuit in Wigan. And you can join us in this video for the 4-race replay of the final junior race of the day. Starting on pole position is our current Southern Junior Championship leader, Archie Billard, and he's joined on the front row by Lewis Brooks. Lewis is vying for the overall victory with Jamie Tyler-Gooden coming into the final race of the day. Jamie starting right behind him in third place on the grid, whilst Jamie is joined on row 2 by our Northern Junior Championship leader, Julius Stankowiak.
So our juniors, their final race of the day is about to get going. Just last couple of drivers getting into their carts, ready to go for this final. The light sequence is on, and it's lights out and away we go. Good start for Archie Billard. Lewis Brooks goes to the inside lines, try and cover off Jamie Tyler-Gooden into the first corner. Can't quite do that though, and Jamie Tyler-Gooden goes through to second position. Now looks to challenge for the lead of the race from Archie Billard. Around the outside line he goes. Lewis Brooks in second at the moment. Jamie Tyler-Gooden's going to take that spot from him. Into second place he goes. So Lewis Brooks, not the ideal start for him. I don't think anyone expected, however, he's got a spinner off at the turn number 4, but I think we do. Can't quite see who it was or what happened, but someone went round, that's for sure. Into turn 5 they go, and we'll see where everyone is, as we've seen a change for the lead. Archie Billard under a great deal of pressure in this one. I think that might even be Blake Hutton that's gone through to challenge for the lead. It's Alfie Slater, excuse me, I'm being corrected there. Just saw the green helmet, the orange helmet, and assume we have had a change for the lead, and I think Jamie Tyler-Gooden that was involved in that incident. I'm waiting to confirm it's not. It wasn't Jamie Tyler-Gooden, excuse me. So as we cross the line, Archie Billard is ahead of Lewis Brooks, Alfie Slater and Jamie Tyler-Gooden, your top 4. Aston Lupton was 5th. Looking at who's dropped down the order quite a lot. So I can't quite see, I think Ben Hughes was the driver that stood around. That is reflecting the fact that he crosses the line now. So as the leaders make their way round the back straight, we've got side-by-side running, as second place is lost by Lewis Brooks. Alfie Slater takes that spot, but Lewis Brooks is trying to come back at him. Jamie Tyler-Gooden definitely involved in this fight as well. Into turn 5 they go. Lewis Brooks dives down the inside line and gets the spot back from Alfie Slater. That's a really, really good move from Lewis Brooks. Jamie Tyler-Gooden will follow him through. He now goes to the outside line, and we've got a spinner at turn 5 as well. Jamie Tyler-Gooden on the inside line of Lewis Brooks, trying to get second position. Archie Billard watching this all unfold behind him. As they go down into the first corner, it goes Archie Billard from Jamie Tyler-Gooden, Lewis Brooks from Alfie Slater. Battles further behind as well, as Blake Hutton and Aston Lupton all battling along in that battle for 5th position. The Julius Stankowiak is at the front of the training. We'll see if our race leaders continue to scrap it out here into turn number 4 they go. Archie Billard going defensive. All of a sudden Lewis Brooks moves back to second position. Now down the back straight they go. And it's Archie Billard holding on to the lead of the race very, very barely here in this one, as it's side by side for the lead of the race into turn 5. Bullard's going to lose it, I think, as Lewis Brooks moves to the lead of the race by the looks of things. Bullard's back on the outside line. Brooks is trying to muscle his way through here into the final corner. Jamie Tyler-Gooden's involved as well, so is Alfie Slater. We were 3 wide briefly. Archie Billard holds on to the lead of the race, but Brooks is back on the inside line to take the lead. They'll drag race to the line, and Lewis Brooks is in the lead of this 4th race. Jamie Tyler-Gooden looks to move to second position. He goes down the inside line of Archie Billard, becomes the outside for turn number 2, but isn't able to find a way through, and Lewis Brooks is slow out of the second corner. That gives Jamie Tyler-Gooden the run to go on the outside line. Into turn number 4 they go. Can Lewis Brooks hold on to the lead of the race? It's so hard to tell, and I think Jamie Tyler-Gooden has actually taken the lead of the race. He's on the inside line of Lewis Brooks as they go down the back straight now with 6 minutes to go in the race. And it looks like Lewis Brooks has held on for the time being. Jamie Tyler-Gooden has to settle for second. Archie Billard has to settle for third. But Lewis Brooks, I mean, what a round it has been for Lewis Brooks, no matter whether he finishes first, second or third in this one, as Alfie Slater now looks to overtake Archie Billard, who almost loses the card entirely. Completely crossed up, manages to keep it pointing the right direction though, only barely. As they go down into the first corner, Lewis Brooks now got a couple of tenths of a second lead ahead of Jamie Tyler Gooden, Archie Bullard, Alfie Slater, Blake Hutton, your top 5. 5.5 minutes to go in this race, so we're approaching half distance. 3 races to go after this, remember. We'll have the lightweights, 2 races to go after this, excuse me. We'll have the lightweights up next, followed by the heavyweights. Down the back straight they go. Lewis Brooks still in the lead, but only just. Jamie Tyler Gooden is really keeping him honest, and will try now into turn 5 to actually make a move. Brooks holds him off for the time being. Jamie Tyler Gooden going to have to be a little bit more creative than that to find a way past Lewis Brooks, who is driving superbly. I think everyone thought that Archie Bullard and Jamie Tyler Gooden would be the protagonists of this round, and I don't think anyone really expected Lewis Brooks to be taking the fight to them quite like he is. Not just taking the fight to them, but beating them quite like he is. And he goes into the first corner for the 6th time in this race. Archie Bullard is the fastest man on the racetrack, 1 minute 1.806, his fastest time. That's one of the fastest times of the day as well. This junior field being the lightest, of course, and therefore the fastest. As they go now back around the back straight, and Lewis Brooks has got literally less than a kart length behind to Jamie Tyler Gooden, who looks to swoop one around the outside line into turn 5. Is there a way through for Jamie Tyler Gooden? Doesn't look like there is for the time being. Lewis Brooks is being very brave, but Jamie Tyler Gooden's being slightly braver on the outside line. He's now got the overlap in the inside for the final corner. Lewis Brooks will try and fight it out. There's a little bit of bumping between the two of them. Lewis Brooks now going to lose a position to Archie Bullard as well, so Jamie Tyler Gooden takes the lead of the race. Lewis Brooks holds on to second ahead of Archie Bullard, but Jamie Tyler Gooden, most crucially, is your race leader with 3.5 minutes to go in the race. Alfie Slater just went down the inside of Archie Bullard. He almost gained the position, wasn't quite able to do so. So Lewis Brooks, in what I believe would be his first ever overall victory in the EKS for in terms of the points, doing a very good job at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see, because his first race, the very first race of the day, he wasn't in that top 3. I don't remember it being so anyway, so we'll see what happens. 3 minutes to go in the race. Lewis Brooks still on the back of Jamie Tyler Gooden. It wasn't a case of Jamie was going to get past Lewis Brooks and just completely drop him. I don't think that was the scenario. Lewis Brooks was about 5 tenths of a second faster on the last, slower on the last lap than Jamie Tyler Gooden as they cross the line. Looks like Jamie Tyler Gooden is the fastest. 1 minute 1.5. That is the fastest anyone has gone throughout today's 2 tenths of a second faster than Lewis Brooks. So Brooks is going to have to try and speed it up a little bit here, as we've got someone dragging a cone into the first corner, I believe. That's what I'm seeing. So there's something on the front of one of the carts there, as they go on the outside of turn 2. So someone was dragging a cone along with themselves. So I don't think I've ever seen that before. There's always something. We're going to go into the last 2 laps of the race now. 2 minutes to go. And as they go into the final corner, as I am hearing the red flag word being thrown around because of that cone, but we are going into the final 2 laps of the race, so they'll try and avoid it if they can. I don't know what the red flag restart procedure is either, so they'll try their best. Lewis Brooks is literally 2 tenths of a second behind Jamie Tyler Gooden at this point in the race, as that driver's still driving along with this cone. I think he'll come into the pit lane. He does, so that's very smart. That's going to stop the need for a red flag, so well done to that driver. And they're going to have to wait, it's all a bit of a commotion in the pit lane, actually. I still don't know who it is. I think it's Kyron Holsworth. Now that is really frustrating. It's Reese Lewis, excuse me, kart 23. So he's had a cone underneath the cart. I mean, this is quite a sight. I hope the drone's got a view of this, as the race leaders still go along. That is something I've never seen before. It's really, really frustrating, but we've still got one more lap to go. Last lap is on the board. Lewis Brooks has got one more tour to try and get himself past on Jamie Tyler Gooden and make it 3 race wins on the trot, remember. So he heads into the first corner. Jamie Tyler Gooden's defending for now. Alfie Slater's fallen off the back of Archie Bullard for the time being in kart number 7. Archie Bullard, though, is the fastest man on the track, and Lewis Brooks, that last lap, did his best time and was a 10th of a second faster than Jamie Tyler Gooden. So on this final lap of the race, it might just swing back in Brooks's favour, but he's got to go very, very soon if he's going to make the move. As they go down at the back straight now for the final time in the rounds. And it is Lewis Brooks under a lot of putting a lot of pressure on Jamie Tyler Gooden, but Archie Bullard now putting a lot of pressure on Lewis Brooks. Is there a move there for Lewis Brooks down the inside line? Is there all together? Oh, someone's jumping over the curb. It's Jamie Tyler Gooden. Jumped over the curb. Archie Bullard starts to lead the race into the final corner. Lewis Brooks on the inside line. Those try and get ahead of Jamie Tyler Gooden, who dives down the inside of Archie Bullard. Bullard goes off the racetrack. Lewis Brooks goes on the inside. Now it's Jamie Tyler Gooden who wins the race by literally nothing. Lewis Brooks is in second, and somehow Archie Bullard is in third. I have absolutely no idea what happened there. It's the most dramatic finish to one of the races we've had here this evening. Jamie Tyler Gooden then wins ahead of Lewis Brooks, Archie Bullard, Alfie Slater, Julius and Koryak, the top 5. Rest of your top 10, Blake Hutton, Jack Redfern, Aston Lupton, Ellis Davis and Sam Mackinson.